Good morning. Flies. Oh, man, this time of year. This is the worst time of year for flies. Oh, man. So this morning, I don't know what's going on here. I got to do some figuring. I got my garbage pail out of the back. No, it's a normal start. It's just that I don't know what's going to happen because I got no outdoor Wi-Fi to do a rush to the lagoon. I can go, according to my test last night with the phone, I'm thinking with the iPad, I should be able to go to the edge of the garden. But I don't know about, well, I know for a fact until I get the router and the garbage pail on the roof of the house, we can't stream um, from the lagoon. I just don't believe it. What are the chances of getting hit with lightning so much? Like it's like a freaking curse. I gotta send an email to my buddy about the hook ladder. I gotta go get the hook ladder. Oh man, I gotta drive. Oh, it's like oh man, these people at Google. I'm telling you, it's like oh, they're just unbelievable. Where he says I got 3 videos. The last video. What video was that? Like this technical support guys, you have no idea what it's like to deal with Google, YouTube. They're brutal. Is it fixed? Oh, it's now fixed. What is he talking about? I'm so confused. I'm so confused, people. I really am. Hi, Janie. And it's still from videos from last night are still stuck in processing. Man, when the YouTube fixes this, I'm gonna have a week's worth of catching up to do. Oh, I hate that. I don't believe this. Well, people. And I'm just doing a quick coffee because I gotta go. Well, actually, while I'm on here, I gotta get. What day's today? What day's today? What day's today? Thursday. Oh, will it get here by tomorrow? I gotta order it no matter what. I gotta go to Amazon. I have one set of 10 decibel aerials, but I need another set. And I bought them off Amazon. I can't remember. It was Amazon Prime. Oh, please be Amazon Prime. Because that's what I did. By Matt. The week's almost over. I know. I just realized it's Thursday. Because I only have one set of 10 decibel aerials on the router. It's got 4 aerials. Where did I buy that? I was positive it was Amazon. Please be Amazon. I gotta get this fixed today. Some kind of thing fixed today. Yes, I did. It was from Amazon. Okay. Was it Amazon? They're 9 decibel. Are they still available? Not eligible for Prime. Damn. Oh, I hate that. That means they've changed it, or it was when I originally placed the order. It was. I gotta look at this because sometimes what happens, you'll buy something. It was Prime, and then they run out of stock, and they get then they do it themselves. It was Prime, so that means the next ones come from China. I don't want that. Unbelievable. So I gotta find another seller that's got these. Oh. Anyways, so do you believe it? Watching the ad. Thank you, Catherine. Or not Catherine. Soaps. I can't make out the first ones, or my eyes are blurry. Just so blown away by this. Talk about ads and stress right at the end. You know, folks. Hello, Gene, the dancing machine. How's Gene doing? Do you believe what's going on here, Gene? Do you believe that we got hit by lightning? Yeah, Norm. It was a cracker too. Oh man, it was so, it was right, like I was in the back shed loading the camera into the garbage can because I had to use the umbrella to get it out of the Zika tent because the rain was coming down so hard, and I was trying to get things set up for the night, but according to the weather, it was supposed to be raining all night, so I had to, while it was light out, get everything ready. I was in the back shed doing the camera, and she cracked. Wow, just like, well, the barn, it shook. I felt the vibration through my feet. The building shook. It was like right above us again. Like it's like this year the property is attracted, you know, or not. This property's attracted. The lightning's attracted to this property. More caffeine, Dad. So, and then I was on my smartphone in the chat, and I thought that it was still connected, but I didn't realize that my smartphone in my pocket, my holster, was connected to the house. And I was chatting with everybody. Did you hear the cracker? Was that ever loud? And then everybody comes back and says, Matt, it's looping, it's looping. I was like, ah. So I thought it was the injector. So when I got in the house, the injector was fried. Put a new injector on, because I have 2 of them here. Put the new injector on, and the light started flashing, which isn't a good sign. It means that something's wrong. And then it went dim, still flashing. Went outside, no Wi-Fi, no signal, nothing. So it's like unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. I'm blown away. Unless this equipment is so sensitive, you know, like, hello, Vista. The guy at Ingenious Canada told me that like when I told him what was happening here, and they're not very good. Genius Canada sucks. They got all these people in Canada selling this stuff, but the problem is brother Jerry, I have a lightning rod. You missed that episode. I did a whole series on the lightning rod. It's up there. Brother Jerry must be missing there for a while. You're talking a tower. Okay, brother Jerry. Right. The lightning rod is the highest point, Jerry. You missed that. Go back and watch that episode. We did a whole episode on it. It got installed. That's when Jasmine and her husband came up to help me. Above the trees. Oh, okay. So here's the thing, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is that we've got a giant, I don't know how big it is across the highway from us, radio tower that's got a big lightning rod, like massive radio tower. Why is it not attracting the lightning? Why is the lightning strikes coming to me and not the radio tower directly across the highway from me? Like, think about that. Think about that. Okay? Really, let that sink in. No, Jerry, listen to me, Jerry. Jerry, listen. Are you listening, Jerry? The radio tower. The radio tower is not even 500 feet across from my barn to the radio tower. Well, maybe it's 600 feet. 600 feet, and it's got to be pushing 400 feet tall. Okay, it's a massive radio tower. Massive. It's up there, right up in the sky. Okay, they've got a massive lightning setup for it. Why is it that we're down here, hundreds of feet below this radio tower, and we're getting struck? Like it's divine intervention on how just to test me. That's what it is. It seriously is. Like, why? We're in a valley. And where the barn is even lower. It's the lowest spot of my property is where the barn is. Like, why isn't my garage getting hit? It's higher than the barn. Why isn't my garage not getting hit? Why is the house not getting hit? Why is the barn down there in the hole, the lowest part? No, it's a different barn, Jerry. It's the one North Korea occupies. Only got one barn here, Jerry. It's all metal. My garage is 100% metal, Jerry. 100%. The barn is made out of logs. Only has a metal roof. Every building here has a metal roof. Jerry, I don't think you're watching the show much because you would know all of these questions that you're asking. My garage is 100% metal. I don't know. Why? Why would we keep getting hit here? Why is my hydro pole, which is even higher than anything else in the property, not getting hit? Think about that. There's one for you, okay? The hydro pole. Why is it not getting hit? I'm just trying to understand why. I know, Jerry. I'm trying to understand too. I'm sorry for snapping at you. But I'm just wanting to know, why the hell is everything getting hit here? Or everything not getting hit except this freaking, it's gotta be, it's telling me to fix the barn, Pat? I don't think so, Pat. I think And this is what I think. I think it's a piece of garbage, electronics. I think it is. I think it can't handle anything type of, I think static electricity takes the unit out. That's what I think. Yeah, it's warranty, Norm, but I got to send it back to California. Like, for some reason, this piece of electronics can't handle anything. Like, think about this. Every time we have like any kind of static in the air from lightning here, I keep blowing power injectors. Like, there's something wrong with it. It's too, I don't know, sensitive, or maybe it is just a piece of garbage. I don't know. And the worst part is that I bought this from a Canadian seller who no, it's not even new tech, Elaine. It's a couple years old stuff. This is I need a bigger ground. How big do I need? I got a big one. I got like 10 feet of copper cable buried, plus a big giant lightning plate, grounding plate. I'm extended like 5 feet above it. Yeah, it needs more shielding. I know. There's something wrong with it, Gail. But the problem is I can't shield it. If I shield it, then there'll be no Wi-Fi signal. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, it's just unbelievable. Unless I need to move it and put it lower. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. You know, maybe move it to the front of the barn and lower it down to halfway point. That's another option. You know, so it's only 5 feet above the barn at the front. Maybe that's going to get it away from the lightning rod. And then the lightning rod would be a good 10 feet above it. You know, at the other end of the barn. I don't know. But right now I'm going to be doing a garbage pail solution on the back roof is what I'm going to be doing. And we're going to have a screwed up morning. I'm going to go do a duck rush, let the ducks out, and then I got to stop, you know, at the garden. Thank you, Gene. You're such an inspiration. I'm frustrated. I'm up right now, Norm. I'm streaming outside. I got a patch together system. It's just like I'm gonna waste this morning doing a patch together, and I'm gonna have a $350 router outside in a plastic garbage pail in the weather on my roof. And I'm worried that if I fry that, we're gonna be really screwed. Like, I do have the plastic garbage pail, which, thank you for Virginia for turning that light bulb on last night for me. I totally forgot about that. And that will solve my problem of getting a router outside, because I need to get it outside. In the back room is the problem right now. It doesn't work in the back room out on the property. Like, I'm limited my range because it's in the back room. I'm hoping on the roof it gives me more range. Oh, you wouldn't believe what YouTube's doing to me, folks. You would not believe what they're doing to me. It's unbelievable. I'll show you. I'll show you, just so you guys can, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see what YouTube is doing to me. You're not going to believe it. Okay. Everything I do is live streaming. I don't do anything but live, okay? So, like, when I'm streaming, YouTube is archiving the live, all right? It's totally up to YouTube. Now, they're supposed to do this, okay? Look at this. Wait till you see this. See that? Upload failed, can't process file. Delete. Delete your stream. Okay, do you see that? Go across. Ducks rushing to the Magoon. Okay? I streamed October 4th at 5:57 a.m., but it was really 8:57 because the clock's off by 3 hours because they go by Pacific Standard Time. Okay? That's the 5th video they've done this to me. The 5th stream they've done this to me. It's either I'm stuck in processing forever, or now they're starting to fail. It doesn't become a video. You click on that right now, ducks rushing to the Magoon. I'll click on it. I'll show you, just so you can see. This is what's happening. This is like a new headache that I got to deal with. Okay, where is it? Duck rushing to the Magoon. Okay, so I'm gonna click on it. Look, it's just gone. That's what they're doing to me right now. That's what's happening on YouTube. It's like, what's happening is that my videos are being stuck in processing for days, which normally processing, it could last anywhere from 20 minutes to 2-3 hours, depending on the length. There's not a long time it usually gets stuck in processing. But now, for some reason, my videos are getting stuck in processing forever. And then while it's in processing, it has that 4 hours where you do the DVR function, where you can go, you can go back 4 hours if it's over 4 hours long. You can just the live stream will allow the DVR function, which is digital video recording, where you can go 4 hours. Okay, but once it turns into a video, the DVR function's gone, and that's when it's failing. It can't become a video. It says no, it's not a video, so I lose my video. And I've got 5 of these so far. This is the 5th one this morning. It's like I'm having a streak of bad luck here. That's what's happening. Oh. Network repeater versus extender. What does that have to do with my video failing on the upload? Oh, we're back to the Wi-Fi. Good morning, East Texas. Hi, all. I don't believe this. So last night, all we need is an IT guy to make the duck too. I'm the IT guy, Yamaha rider, but I hate it. I don't like it. It's not fun. I'm going to be IT guy this morning, setting new equipment up. Patreon? I have a Patreon. The link is below the video, Mr. John's outside. I've been on Patreon for years. Years. I've been on Patreon at least 3 years. So you're thinking 007 that the Wi-Fi extender is ionizing the air? Totally possible. You know? Totally possible. That's why we're getting strikes. That could be it. It might have to be lower. See, the Canadian Ingenious is not the same as the US. It's a private company. And they won't do anything for me because unless I actually physically buy it from them and their inventory, their serial number. And the problem is they send me to this seller where I bought this one from. But the problem was this seller was selling US inventory, so they won't talk to me. They're pardon the language, I'm not gonna say it, but anyway, they're not, I don't like them. So I talked to the tech guy. He finally did, he says, I told him, this is my problem. And he's told one thing. I told him up against the strike and the lightning rod and all this back. This is about the first time, and he suggested that I put it on the end of the barn, not on a tower. Now maybe he knows something that I don't know, that he wasn't that forthcoming with the truth, but he did suggest that I put it on the end of the barn, and I said, well, if I put it on the end of the barn, I don't get coverage on the property. And he goes like, yeah, well, that's the way it works. I was like, great. Or on the end of the house, the end of the house facing the barn. Screw it to the house facing the barn. I don't know. Hello, Susie. I'm having a bad morning, Susie. It started last night, and I went to town, and I shouldn't have went to town. Had to went to the grocery store for my pie, and I shouldn't have. No, Norm, I'm gonna put it in a garbage pail. I have a garbage pail. No, I didn't have a pumpkin pie last night. John's outside, but it was worse than that. They had my favorite key lime pies in stock, and I ate the whole thing, the whole pie, in depression. The whole pie. Farmer's Market key lime pie, the best key lime pie there is. Well, the best key lime pie I can buy at Renfrew. And I ate the whole thing. It was Donovan depression eating. So that's what I had for supper. But also they had pumpkin pies on sale. Farmer's Market pumpkin pies on sale. So I bought 4 of them, and they're in my freezer. I'm going to regret that. I bought, and then the butter was on sale, which sort of like, I was at the grocery store a long time last night, guys, because they had a limit on the butter. It was so funny. I got to share it with you. This story, you're going to love this story. I got to show you, okay? I got to show you, just so you know, okay, that I'm not lying. Because I'm lying, I'm dying, okay? Okay, so I'm a big guy when things are on sale, is stock up, all right? So, all right, so there's the garbage pail. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's the garbage pail that I'm going to be doing today, that Virginia reminded me last night that I had. Well, she didn't know I had it, but when she said garbage pail, I remembered I had that, because I bought that to make a camera for the pen, but then I found out it wasn't the same. It wasn't going to work, so I ended up having this extra, and then I had to buy the other one to make a duplicate of the first one. So that's going to have a Wi-Fi on the roof today. That's the plan. So anyways, okay, so there's 40 pounds of butter, okay? Oh, there's the 4 pies I bought. Okay, so I go in. Oh man, and this is like what, I was 8 o'clock last night, okay? And I didn't know that butter was on sale. And I like, when things are on sale, I go crazy, okay? Because I firmly believe that, money in the freezer has a higher return than money in the bank, okay? The butter was on sale regularly, $5.88 on for $2.88, okay? Is what it was. Oh, Gene, this story's better than that, okay? So I go in for my pie, and I see the butter's on sale for $2.88, regular $5.88. I'm like, well, man, I got it. The last time it was on sale like this, I bought enough that lasted me a year, which was last year, because I'm down to my last 2 pounds of butter, actually. It's a limit of 12. So I bought 12. I go out, I go to the checkout, buy it, and I'm coming back in for more butter because like every trip is $36 profit. So I come back in, get another 12. And then the girl goes, they just changed the limit to 6. And I was like, what? Or no, not 12. I got 12. Came back in for another 12. On the third set of 12, she goes, they just changed the limit to 6. And I was like, what? No, the sign still says 12. No, the girl, they just changed it in the computer as the limit is 6. She goes, but I tell you what, I'll run these two through at a limit of 2 transactions of 6. Because I said the sign still says 12. So she ran those next batch, the 25 to 36 that I was buying at 2 of 6. So then I got out of the car. I'm not done. So I go back in. So now I've got 36 pounds in the trunk of my car. I go back into the grocery store again. And now the sign says limit of 4. It was like I started off at 12 and they knocked me down to 4 at the end. But I got 40 pounds. So that's all that matters. So essentially, as my grandfather used to tell me, and I never understood this, because I used to think it was a totally different meaning, but, he used to always tell me, a penny saved is a penny earned. So last night I got paid $120 to go to town. Is what I got paid. Because I bought 40 pounds and I saved $3 a pound. So I made $120 last night. So that was the highlight of my night. They were trying, Gene, but I just kept going back. But it was funny, 12, 12, and then they cut it down to 6, but they hadn't changed the sign yet. And then they were probably sitting in the room watching me. Like, oh, because there's nobody in the store, So like nobody. So I was sticking like a sore thumb. Goodbye, Ford. So I've got enough butter now to last me a year's worth of butter. Because the thing is, apple crisp takes like 3/4 of a pound of butter. So there's right off the bat. Oh, I'm a firm believer when things are on sale at ridiculous prices that you just go crazy. Because think about it, I'm buttered up for a year. Exactly, Peter. I always see these sales like this. You see these sales, and then you see people buying 2 or 1, and you're like, you're going to buy 2 or 1 anyways at full price. So buy double what you're normally, at least double what you're normally going to buy. And people just don't. They're like, oh no, we'll save some money this week. No, you're not saving any money. Double up, and then you're making money, but you can't get it through to people. It's like one lady. She asked me, and she goes, oh, when I was telling her I was buying, she goes, do you have a restaurant? And I went, no, this is what I go through in a year. And she looked at me like strange. I said, I have a freezer, that's what they have freezers for. And she goes, oh, I guess. I said, that way, I said, I leave my money in the bank. You get 1% if you're lucky. I said, I'd do this and I double my money. Double it. It's a great investment. Like, I consider food an investment. That's the way I look at it anyways. That's from being broke, when I had my really, really bad time when I was losing everything and things were bad. I was so thankful for sales like that, and I couldn't stock up like I do now. Like I wouldn't have done something like that. I used to hate that. See sales like that when I was like hurting bad. It was like, oh man, I would stock up at that so much. I have a generator for power outages to keep the food safe. Oh. But since they replaced the power lines on the highway, we haven't had power outages that last anything longer than an hour, if that. We got all new power lines a couple years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, I know you can't explain economics to short-term thinkers. I know, Donovan. It's hard. You just like, they're looking at this week. Like, you're going to eat the stuff all year. Why not buy a year's worth? Like, just do without something. Like, don't buy your case of beer this week. Do this. and then next week you can have 2 cases of beer. You know what I mean? Like it's like the people just don't understand this. It's I give up trying to explain to people. Oh, but so last night I made $120 in butter. So, which was pretty good. I'm happy about that because, like I said, I was last apple crisp. I noticed I was down to I only had 2 pounds left, so it was time for a recon for butter. And I hate buying no name butter because it doesn't taste as good as that stuff. It has a little bit of a watery taste. You can buy no name butter for like $3, but it's like not as rich, not as thick, you know, not as buttery. Hello, 50 chickens. So this is the premium butter. So you get premium butter for less than the price of cheap butter. Can't ask for much more than that. That's a good deal. But it was funny. 12, 12. Then they changed it, but they didn't get the sign. And the girl still, she rang it through as 2 6s. And then I went back and it was 4. It was like, oh, it was so funny. I was laughing to myself. I wish I could have streamed it all. I was like, would it have been funny to stream it? But they don't have Wi-Fi there. You know? Actually, I think today is the end of their sales. Thursdays. I think Thursdays is the end of their sales. I could go in today and do a bunch of trip for 4s. But I'm done. I got enough butter, like I said, to last me a year. A year. I put it in a big heavy duty freezer bag. I have these big giant poultry bags. And I throw it in my freezer downstairs. No. You guys are all worried about power outages. You just live in fear of no power? I'm ready for the duck apocalypse. No, I'm just being frugal. My grandfather, you know, he used to pound into me stuff. I wish I would have listened more. I wish I would have paid attention, you know. But he used to say a penny saved is a penny earned. And I always thought he meant about saving your money, as in putting it in the bank, you know, and building up a bank account, which, you know, when you're a young lad, money in a bank is like it burns all in your pocket. You got to buy something. So I never really could understand that, you know, like a penny saved is a penny earned. And now, as an older gentleman that's gone through living hell, I understand that totally. It's like you don't spend it, you made it. Coffee's early today, Sarah, because it's a bad day on the duck adventure. We're down outside on Wi-Fi. The morning rush is going to be me letting the ducks out, walking to the edge of the garden and stopping. And then I got to play Mr. Tech here, and I've got to figure out how to install the router on the roof of my house in a garbage pail. So that's what is going to happen. And I need a real breakfast this morning because last night I had key lime pie for supper in depression. That's what's taking place here today. And the ducks were unbelievably loud. Anybody that was watching the streams this morning, well, there wasn't many people actually, but it was, you wouldn't believe it. I thought it sounded like somebody was killing all the ducks. And I woke up, Doug and I both woke up thinking that it was like some kind of, you know, all hell was breaking loose. And I looked outside and they were like scattered all over the pen partying. They weren't in a clump freaked out. They were like all over the pen, walking around, just quacking like nuts, just being retards. Oh, I said the word. Oh no. Oh, I probably triggered somebody right now. Oh no. Oh boys, I'm ready for the onslaught. Oh, I shouldn't have said that word. But that's what they were doing this morning. That sums it up because I couldn't believe it. I looked outside and I was like, what is going on out there? Because I got up thinking gun, eh? I had the gun hanging on the wall. I jumped up thinking, oh, we got to get the gun on that fox. We're going to get the fox. It was like, no, they're just having fun. I'm looking out the window and it's like they're just scattered all over the pan. It was like, oh. And if I would have had Wi-Fi, I could have turned on the phone because my window faces the tower, and I could, turn the phone on, and I could have streamed it to show you guys, but I couldn't. So because I don't have any Wi-Fi in my bedroom facing the pen, because the house Wi-Fi won't go through the metal roof. Oh man, the first epic thing I wanted to capture this morning, well, it couldn't happen because of lightning last night. Anyways, that's what's happening here. So you're wearing your white 50 Duck shirt today. You're going to get tested. People are going to ask you questions. Probably will. I seem to be having a streak of challenge here, Donovan. It's. I thought the last 8 days we could coast here. Yeah, not going to happen that way. Got a little bit of scrambling to do here. Oh, like I said, I got to order on Amazon another aerial. There's got to be somebody Amazon Canada. So, actually, while I'm chatting to you again, let's just see here. I just find it hard to believe. See, I got it last time. Shipping and handling was 0, so that means it was shipped by Amazon Prime. So let's just try this. I'm gonna search for this and see if it brings up anybody else. Is there anybody else that sells this? Oh, what's this? Cables. Wow, that might work. But I wonder if they're how waterproof they are. Pigtails. Would pigtails work? And it's Amazon Prime. I'm looking here. I'm trying to find Amazon Prime. Oh. Oh no, no. Okay, the pigtails won't work, guys. I just read. It's for adding. Um, um, it's for adding. If you want to put aerials on a router that doesn't allow you to change your aerials. What's this one here? Power supply, dual band antennas, extension, router cables. What are these things? Oh, I wonder. Do you think an aerial could go outside? What do you think? Or do you think the aerial needs to be inside waterproof? What do you think, folks? Yeah, I need outdoor aerials. I know. A huge fake aerial. I think, Peter, what I got to do is I got to install the Wi-Fi on the end of my house. I think that's what I got to do. I don't think this will work. I think if I put the aerials outside, we're going to have a problem. Because I had an idea of mounting. I saw that Vista, but I just realized it's not going to work because of they're not waterproof aerials. They're going to rust up. Knowing they're probably cheap metal. because I had an idea of putting the aerials on the outside of the garbage can, okay, and then screw extensions on the aerials going to the router in the can. But I'm thinking because it's not waterproof, it's going to get screwed up. So I got to get aerials. I just need 9 decibel aerials is what I need. And of course, there are none available with Amazon Prime now. Where can I get 9 decibel aerials with Amazon Prime? Let me just try this here. Let me get rid of some words. RPSMT aerials. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff here, because an aerial's an aerial. So let's just see what Amazon Prime comes up with. Amazon Prime. Come on, Amazon Prime. No Amazon Prime. Nope. It says, I clicked on Amazon Prime. Clicked. Nothing. Folks. There's got to be somebody doing Amazon Prime. Bingo. 4 of them. I don't need 4. I already got 2 of them. But it's cheaper than buying. Does that make any sense? Okay, so to buy 2 with shipping is the same price as getting 4 without shipping from Amazon. But it doesn't matter. I'll just take 4 if that's the same price. Okay, what's the difference? Boosters. I'm looking to see if there's any other Amazon Prime ones, guys. Bear with me. I know you're watching me shop, but we're shopping for duck to save the duck show. Listen to the ducks outside. You guys watching that stream outside? What's going on out there? Okay, so it's the $34.34. It's the same antennas. It's the unit. Okay, so add to cart. Actually, ordering it this early, it might get shipped today. And if it gets shipped today, I might have it tomorrow. Delivered to my post office box. Two business days would be today and tomorrow, right? Continue. Yep, that's the Visa card I want you to charge. $34.34. Please be here tomorrow. I've had this happen when you order this early in the morning. Okay, it's done. Woo! Okay. So I'll get notification later. And we'll be I want to show you guys something. This is something here. I got a dilemma in my life, okay? As you know, I'm a little bit picky. And there's a certain soap that I like, bar soap, and I can't use anything. Well, I can use other stuff, but I just don't like it. Okay, and there's this bar soap that I really like, but I can't get it at the grocery store anymore. Can't get it here anywhere else. So I've been searching online. Now, Amazon's just showing me here right now. This soap is available from this seller. Wait till you see the price. They're just unglued. Okay, this is a eight bar pack of soap. Okay. I gotta find a place to buy this. Okay, look at this. 8 bars of this soap. Okay, 8 bars for $236.24 for 8 bars. Okay, that's the price. They're on glue. It's like this is Amazon. You know, some days Amazon.ca doesn't make any sense, and this is one of those days. Like, who's in charge of the pricing on these 2 sellers? Now let's just go see. It says 2 new. I don't know why you'd want old bars of soap, but there's 2 new available. And $284 from the other seller for 8 bars of soap. You know? Is that crazy? Okay, camera turnaround. No, it doesn't. The Walmart doesn't have it. Nobody's got it now. Nobody in town has it. I've gone online. I gotta go check out some drugstores because it just doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. But Amazon does this. Sometimes you'll be shopping and things just don't make sense. It's like, what? It's almost like the seller wants to keep it on the site and doesn't want to be delisted. So they just price it at a crazy price and nobody buys it. Because I've asked the seller, is there a mistake on this? Like I clicked on it, asked the seller, and I asked them a question, is there a mistake on this? And they won't even answer my question. Okay, so we got aerials coming. Estimated ship. What? They're saying it's not going to get shipped till the 10th. No, okay. So if this doesn't get here tomorrow, it won't get here till Tuesday because Monday is Thanksgiving. So we'll see. But if it ships today, because I ordered it at 7:27 a.m., if they ship it today, Canada Post, it could be here tomorrow. The ducks are losing it outside. They want out. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go let the ducks out. We're going to do a duck rush. I'm going to start another stream up. It's going to be just a duck rush, guys. Like I said, I can't do anything else. And then I got to come in here. I got to get some food into me. And then I'm going to start doing tech. Figure out how to install what you call it on the roof, the router on the roof. So unbelievable. I just did not count on this today. Okay, so that's enough of me whining about what's happening here. Hello, Wendy. You're new here? I'm sorry I didn't have a better stream for you to join in to be a new viewer. We had a bit of a curveball yesterday, Wendy. So, but I'm going to end this stream, and I'm going to start another stream of letting the ducks out. Good morning, Connie. And then it's going to be just a short stream because I can't go any farther than the garden because I don't have Wi-Fi outside that does any distance. So that's what's going to take place. So then we're going to have no ducks on the channel. It's going to be dark until I figure out how to get the router on the roof, get everything working so that we can stream from the Magoon. That's what we're going to do. And everybody's checking bars of soap prices out. Problem is I can't get them locally. Believe me. Last time they were on sale, they had them on sale for $1 a bar. It was $1 a bar, 75 cents a bar. It was really, really cheap. It was almost half price. And I bought, I think, a couple hundred bars. So it's been a couple years since I bought them. Maybe 3 years since I bought them. And now I can't get replacements. And I hate switching soap. I'm a little bit OCD that way. So, Wendy, no, we're going to be starting another stream here in about 10 minutes. Okay? No, the natural and aloe suck. I already bought 1 bar of each to try them out. They suck. Totally suck. It's got to be the citrus one. The reason for the citrus, guys, is because 10 years ago when I was on holidays down in South America, they had citrus scented soap and I just loved it. It was like, oh, I really like this smell of this stuff. And then when I came home, I discovered that Lever made citrus soap and I tried it and I was like, it smells. Every time I have a shower, it feels like I'm on holidays in South America. And I really like that first thing in the morning sensation when you're having a shower and you're starting your day off and it smells like you're on holidays. Great way to start off a day. So now I've got to find a place to buy that soap because I'm down to, I think, my last 4 or 5 bars. And I'm not going to have that start my day off smelling like I'm on holidays day. You know what I mean? So it's grapefruit and orange, I think is what it is. I'm not sure. It's the Lever, whatever the Lever citrus one is. No, it's not discontinued. I called Lever myself, Gene. I actually phoned Lever in Toronto, and it's still made and it's still carried by stores. It's just you got to find the store that it's carried by. So, you think multiple people are going to send me the soap for Christmas? That would be something that I would like. See, that's the kind of thing that makes me excited, you know, getting soap for Christmas. All right, if it's the right soap. All right, okay, I'm going to say goodbye. Let me get my things organized here, and we're going to go let the ducks out, and then I'm going to figure out how to get Wi-Fi so that we can stream from the Magoon.